Hello, we're GG and CNG, and welcome to Tales of Aeradella.
My name is Noah. I'm the Dungeon Master here, and joining me today we have Ren.
Apple Jacks is still the best cereal.
We have Pepper.
I've been censored.
We have Jen.
Damn right.
I just rolled 2 natural ones. This is gonna be a fantastic session.
And we have Evan.
So Jen has clearly done something to offend the dice god Gary Gygax. Everyone pray for Anya this game because things aren't going well for her.
Gary Gygax.
Shut.
All right. Is everyone ready to begin?
Let's go.
No.
Yes.
Too bad.
Okay.
Last we left off, the Sentinels, while attempting to set up camp on one of their nights of travel, were attacked by a group of bandits. During the fight, Oliver called out to the group to hold back and refrain from killing, as he believed these people could be taught a lesson, change profession, and maybe turn their lives around. Some of the party listened, and some did not. Using spells shrouded in the same green and black mist as the spells tested on Oliver, Felix made quick work of a handful of the bandits, with no regards for their lives. Once the fighting was over, you tied up the bandit captain, and let the remainder of the living bandits make their way back home with their lives. You awoke the bandit captain with a torrent of magically made water, and briefly interrogated him as to why they decided to attack you of all people. After learning that they were simply looking to rob some merchants, and to make some money, and no larger scheme seemed to be at play, you tied him to a tree and finished your night's rest. The next morning, as a thank you for fending off the bandit attack, Aer offered to sell you some of the items he'd picked up on his travels at a discount. From these items, Anya purchased a Pearl of Power, allowing her to regain an extra spell slot once a day, and Felix purchased a pair of Scholar's Spectacles, giving him a bump to perception and the ability to cast Comprehend Languages. From there, you all set off to continue your journey, saying goodbye to Aer and dragging Fred, the bandit captain, along with you. This is where we resume our story. There is still one night of travel left, till you arrive at the town of Mythgrave. We're going to go ahead and kind of skip forward a bit, but is there anything anyone would like to do with the remaining 2-ish days of travel?
I would like to change my spell rot tattoo to a different spell, if that's possible.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to switch it. I'm gonna fucking butcher this.
Mhm.
I've never even said this, so this prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Prezi, whatever. That one.
Prestidigitation.
Yes.
It's an air horn.
So,
Can I also change my spells?
Yeah, you can change your spells as well. You can do that any time you take a long rest. You'd be able to change them.
Just a quick thing. Thank you for really recapping that first part. It really got me into the mind space that I needed.
He forgot my rock.
What rock?
The rock that the guy sold me. Or
Oh,
sold Nami.
yeah.
Could I
Oh, yeah.
also fashion the pearl into like an earring for myself?
Yeah, you pretty good with tinkering and tools and such. So you're pretty adept at doing something like that.
I'd say that on the ride there,
Mhm.
I'm twiddling or spinning this new dagger between my fingers and just kind of thinking in on it, and also being pissed off at Felix.
So
That's my attuning to it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I think we might need to address the elephant's room as to what the fuck we're going to do with this bastard.
He's riding with Nami.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
already
Oh, yes.
decided that.
Right,
Yeah.
but we're going to have to get him through
I have a name.
Mythgrave. Fuck off.
Okay.
Without turning him into the guards, 'cause if we claim he's a bandit, they're just going to want to take him and everyone's clearly fucked there.
I can disguise him. I can hide him. I can hide
Right.
him.
How are you going to hide a person?
Number 1, we cover him with a blanket. Number 2, I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Number 3, there's still a massive blanket on the horse and he can just say that he's being held hostage.
Wait, what are you guys planning to do with me?
We're
Number
bringing
4,
you
if
hopefully
he
to Wilden.
Well, I
If he
mean,
speaks,
he's supposed
we
to be our
kill him.
guide.
Oh, What? Wait, what?
Shh,
Wait,
don't
yeah, hold
tell
on,
him.
wait a second.
Shh, don't. Yeah, I'm bluffing. Don't tell him.
I can hear you too.
No, you can't.
Wait, is she trying to persuade? I don't know what she... Is this an intimidation?
Everyone is confused.
Oh, no.
don't even
Like,
know
if
what
you
exactly
can
is happening.
hear her... I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Just let
Is
it
she
be.
trying to... She's
No,
intimidated.
no.
Just
I'm trying
it
to
doesn't
bluff
matter.
that I'm going to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very obvious.
Yeah. Can I roll to make it not obvious?
Sure.
Okay, what do I roll?
Intimidation check, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
there's not much it's gonna accomplish because he is tied up. So he can either be
Oh.
tied up and scared or tied up
Oh.
and very scared.
Oh.
Okay, he's just tied up and scared.
Whatever.
What the hell is happening right now?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Fuck
Okay, we have
off.
essentially. Well, personally, I don't know how I feel about turning him into the authorities.
How about- He's gonna be our
Wielded.
guide, right?
I suppose because
What?
I don't listen.
You
Fred.
offered.
Yeah.
I did? I forgot about that.
Yeah, which one of
but
you
also-
forgot? Hmm.
I don't want to turn him into the authorities because I'm kind of concerned about the overall vibe of the area.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that too.
All
I
right.
would agree with you. Mythgrave's always been kind of weird, but they've gotten weirder recently.
Here's something we could do. Obviously, he doesn't want to be turned in. I think we would be okay letting him walk in unbound. You know?
So just letting him go.
No. He's going to guide us, but if he tries to run, then obviously we can catch him. Ain't that right, Fred?
I guess.
And if we catch him, then we turn him in. So you have a lot riding
Aw.
on this, don't you?
Huh.
Isn't that right, Fred?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of true, huh?
So, what do you say? Isn't that a good deal?
I mean, if I am gonna be providing you guys a service, maybe you should throw me some coin.
Maybe you should shut up and just consider the fact that you're still alive.
Aren't
maybe
you getting
that's
your
fair.
freedom?
Silly Fred.
Hey, you
Nami
know, I
like
always gotta
pinches
try.
his cheek,
Oh.
like
Also
really
holds-
roughly.
No.
Also,
And he-
hold
Aw.
still.
What?
And I'm gonna try and do a facial sketch for that we can turn into the guards if he tries to run.
Oh, we probably don't need that. We could probably catch him.
He just
It
like
still
while you're
helps to have
doing it,
more faces.
he like tries to like, squint his eyes and like hold weird pose to try and like throw off the
Tampering
drawing.
with the sketch.
That'll be a 15 for one.
A 50 yeah, it's a decent sketch even with him trying to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Can I imagine that while Felix was like doing it, Nami noticed and like tried to like pull his eyes back with her fingers.
Oh,
Like,
God.
Ayo.
Guys, it helps if there's just one person in it, even if he's trying to fuck it up.
You're kind
Alright.
of violating him, my goodness.
yeah.
This is
What do you say?
Say,
embarrassing.
Fred, this is a good-looking sketch of you, right?
Ah.
Oh, you look so good, Fred!
Almost a perfect sketch to give to the guards if we need to.
Felix, you should give him a bow. Give him a bow.
No.
Aw.
I already know he doesn't have any armaments on them, so any sketch with armaments will just throw him off if we need them.
Hmm.
Also, I just got a quick question for you,
Hmm.
Fred.
Oh.
Where'd you get this? And I just like kind of like give the dagger, like show the dagger.
Had it for a few years.
Hmm.
Been doing this for a few years.
Did you take it off a corpse, or did you just find it?
Found it.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
19.
There's a bit of hesitation in his voice.
He probably killed. He
question.
took it off of someone.
How much health does he have? Is he not healed from the fight?
You don't know how much
Still-
health he has specifically, but he did not
Well,
get a
like,
long rest.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
Just to note, he probably took this off of someone
Wait.
he killed.
Also, are we taking? Is this like a conversation we're having with him before we leave, or
That's
have we
up to
already
you
left?
guys.
I thought we already.
I would
I
think
assumed
we'd
you
have
left.
this on the card.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're having.
So we're all just leaning over to like him on the back of Nami's horse, asking him questions.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Just to note for all of you, he probably took that off of a corpse. There was a very clear
I don't
hesitation
really
in his
care where
voice.
she
No, I
found it.
found it.
Yeah, where'd you find it then?
Dad, in a field.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll.
13.
Maybe?
Ah!
Fuck. He 100% took this off of something.
Can I use Zone of Truth?
Oh!
Oh damn,
moving.
We're
Oh,
moving
wow.
this just for. Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
I
you
mean-
know, while we're moving.
Well, what is does it?
I mean,
Can you
I mean,
center
like,
it on
Yeah, you can
your
center it on
horse?
the
Does it
cart.
stay?
the thing is, the only, I mean, like, who wants to know really badly?
I
don't
do, I
really
wanna
care.
I would
I really
say
don't.
you can center Zone of Truth on a platform so long as the platform is the size of the Zone of Truth radius. So, like, if you were on a boat and you cast it, it would move with the boat. But you can't cast
But-
it centered on, like, a gold coin and move the gold coin or something.
Okay. So can it or cannot be the horse? Sounds like it can't.
No.
I'm
You
not
can do it on the
Cart.
cart and toss him in the cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the cart's like
is-
the absolute minimum space you
The-
needed.
The thing is, it says 15-foot radius.
Then I overrule my previous thing and say the cart's the absolute smallest it can be.
Like, okay, so Felix really wants to know,
Mhm.
alright?
I'm
right?
okay, no, actually, on further inspection.
No? Okay, then
I'm
I'm
fine
not
not
gonna
lying.
I'm not gonna waste a spell slot then.
Anything interesting happening while we're heading down and towards Mythgrave?
Not necessarily, which is why if there's nothing else to do during the travel, then we're just gonna skip ahead to the
Ow.
gates.
Can I make a note?
Mhm.
I would like the entire time I want to be talking to Fred about rocks.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, this personal.
This-
Exactly what I
great.
was hoping for.
Anytime you guys look back to see Fred, he just looks defeated. He looks completely like he has given up hope on life.
Good.
Just so you know, Fred, there's gonna be a homework assignment after this.
Oh my
You
gosh,
can
we're gonna take a rock quiz! Oh my god!
I feel like you might get along with the dwarves, Nami.
Those are the really short people, right?
Yes, and they also have a massive proficiency with smithing and, more importantly, rocks and gem cutting.
Could you trade me out for a dwarf?
Yes,
No,
any day, because
we-
they're probably not a thief and a murderer.
We value you too much, Fred. Or at least I do. Don't listen to Felix. He's always that way.
So, anything else to be completed, or are we good to skip ahead?
No, I would say that is it.
Just an
Alright.
mental torture of Fred.
Then
Does he take exhaustion from this?
do you guys let him sleep this upcoming night?
No, don't let him sleep.
He
Nope.
can't because I'm talking
mean-
to him the entire time.
Then that means you wouldn't sleep either.
That's fine.
I mean,
We can
he's
take
surrounded by
shifts.
a dean, and he's also like guarded by a spider, and a big spider, and he's guarded by
mean-
an orb, a floating orb.
If you tell a dean and or Dahlia to just like shake him awake every once in a while, he wouldn't get a long rest.
Oh no, I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to like make him like stay. I was just like wondering if he could sleep with all these eyes on him all at, all at once.
Oh, he's
He managed to do it
Oh,
at the
you know
count.
what?
Great.
Is there
Better
like a
because we don't
debuff
want-
for
don't-
not sleeping?
yeah, exhaustion.
doesn't
Yeah,
heal.
disadvantage on everything, and he doesn't heal.
He's only on one.
Do
HP.
I get that?
Well,
I
you-
get that debuff then? Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We can do it in
guess...
shifts, though. You can wake me
All
up halfway
right.
through.
Okay.
Oh,
I
whoever's
will-
on watch can keep him awake. Yeah.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
talk
Oh
to
my
him.
god. Okay,
First,
friend.
I'll take first shift. I'll just be talking to him
I'll
about rocks and
take-
rock.
I'll take second.
I can take third.
All right. I'm not gonna make you roll perceptions or anything because we're kind of fast tracking this forward. Nothing crazy happens. Do any of you have any specific conversations with Fred, or just keep him awake?
I'll be keeping him awake and occasionally, I don't know, fucking around.
I guess I just ask him if he's ever killed anyone.
Oh, looks up at you.
What are the 3 different types of rocks?
He did not just like fucking Google that question and oh my god.
He very like
Wait, is it?
really and defeatedly is like, yes, metamorphosis, sedimentary.
Oh my god,
Love
you're doing
this.
such a good job, Fred! And like Nami pats him on the head.
You can stop talking to me about rocks. You've told me
You
everything
know,
there is. I don't know how you could keep going.
If this goes well, you have a promising career in geology.
No.
You could really turn this around.
Now we must talk about the history of rocks.
He just like passes out. Not even like asleep, just like his consciousness is gone.
Oh,
Wake
Mentally
him up.
broken the man.
Wake him up. No rest.
So, Fred.
No.
Fred, are you listening? Are you listening, Fred?
I'm listening. I guess we're gonna move
Did
ahead.
you know that sugar is a crystal?
This poor man.
This poor guy.
Moving ahead to further on in the day.
Oh my god.
On your, I believe it was
Sorry.
4th day of travel, after the 3rd night of rest, on your 4th day of travel, you finally arrive in Mythgrave. In the distance, peering over the horizon, you begin to see the tops of buildings. The outline of the city becomes much more apparent as you get closer, and eventually you can see it in full view. Mythgrave is a much larger town than Wolfrun, almost double its size. You see far ahead of you the shape of a wall that outlines the entirety of the city, but only barely, as it's almost completely blocked by the sheer number of homes that are dotted around the exterior of the wall. It seems that as the population grew, the wall's interior was no longer sufficient to hold its occupants, and eventually they spilled out into the unprotected area around the city. As you get closer, you eventually ride through this district. You get a clearer picture of the conditions these people live in. The buildings look like they were probably made with scrap wood, and some of them even dried mud, probably built by the occupants themselves. And the streets, if you could even call them that, are just simple dirt paths, worn into the earth from frequent use. Around getting into this area, like Fred is like face down. Looks like he's trying not to be seen.
What's the matter, Fred?
Do I catch anyone visibly taking note of Fred or taking note of us?
I mean, as you go through, pretty much anyone that's walking down the road or in the doorway of their homes kind of look and stare as you go by.
Anything look overtly malicious?
No, just kind of in awe, or just watching. You get the sense maybe some of them are hoping something falls off the back or something like that.
So, yeah, Fred.
I will say 18 copper and 7 silver accidentally fall out of my coin pouch.
Mm-hmm. As that money hits the ground, you see a couple, like, parents who are off to the side kind of, like, pat the back of their kid, and they, like, run out and, like, grab up all the coins. And they run back, and they're, like, showing it to their parents. And they all look, like, extremely happy.
Just like a heads up, Felix, that can be very dangerous. I know that you're, like, intentionally good, but it's not exactly the best thing to do.
I'd imagine.
Just take it from someone who's seen it before. Sometimes it just makes you a target. Not you. I'm talking about
No,
the families.
I'd imagine.
Getting closer to the wall of Mythgrave, you can see ahead of you some guards posted on 2 sides of the gate.
Before we run in, do I remember where the Ethereal Mall outpost here was?
Yeah, you do. And also, as you've been here before, you remember this kind of section of the city. Definitely smaller last time you were here. But that's just how it is.
With all these people looking at us, I kind of feel like an idol. Like the famous person.
We're
I think they kind of want to rob you instead, but
like a damsel in distress.
They're
I will be
looking for their
saved
next
by an
mark.
amazing man, or woman, or somebody who is a couple inches taller than me, with a very attractive face.
They're just looking for their next mark.
You're just describing it was Sylvia, right?
I said a man too. I will take either, but yes, Sylvia would be great.
So
Do you want to
Like-
know about Sylvia, Fred?
I'm
You're
fine.
Engage
Oh
in
my
conversation
God, it is
with
the
her.
I
most-
need to pay
most
attention to our
wonderful
surroundings
woman.
right about now.
Speaking of Fred, you are approaching the gates of Mythgrave with 2 guards posted on either side of it, with a man hog-tied on the back of a horse.
Oh.
Hello.
How do you proceed?
Wait.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
Yeah, you're quite a ways off. Greg.
gods.
I suggest untying him, but if you try to run, there are worse things in store for you.
Oh,
It's
wait!
Roll
I
an
have an
intimidation
idea.
check.
I will help.
Sorry?
Roll an intimidation check.
Oh.
How do you help specifically,
I will-
Felix?
I am just going to glare at him while accidentally
Wait, are you wearing your bottle
hitting
gloves?
the shit
Trying to
like,
glare
hitting
in
the-
those bottle gloves?
Felix, you glare at him, and you
yes.
are currently wearing your scholar spectacles, which have about a half-inch thick of glass lenses that just make your eyes massive.
I don't care. I accidentally hit
think-
the tip of my rapier.
That should be
when
a
I do that.
disadvantage.
I think
got
it's
the
disadvantage
19.
too.
Ooh,
19.
19. Okay.
And then suddenly kill 3
So,
people.
you know-
That'd be the least of his worries.
You know the like how like couples on motorcycles ride, like with the woman in the front and the guy behind them, like with their arms at their sides. Can Nami do that with Fred in front of her? And she's like straddling.
Ooh, well, like Fred with his arms wrapped around you? I'm confused.
No. Fred is on the horse.
Uh-huh.
in
Riding the
front.
horse.
Nami is behind him, kind of like with
Oh.
her arms holding the reins, so it's in front of him. So he's kind of trapped in between her arms.
Oh. I mean, yeah. I guess.
All right, I'm holding him hostage without actually holding him hostage.
This is
But he's
embarrassing.
untied, correct? He's untied.
Oh, we look like a cute little couple.
Mm.
He's untied, so.
You untie him. You see the second he's untied, he kind of looks at like his hands that he now has free. And he kind of half
Don't even
glares
think
off.
about it.
And then he glares
Don't
back at
even
you
think
and
about it.
looks at your rapier.
I'm just
and
gonna
he just
look
gets
at
back
him
on the
and
horse.
Oh.
It's a high intimidation check.
Move. He's not... Good move.
After fixing what's going on with Fred, you arrive at the gates of Mythgrave. One of the guards kind of steps forward to block the path a little bit, kind of looks over your cart. The other one kind of flanks it, looks around the side. And the one in front's like, "Hold, state your business."
It's a thing.
Pass things
Uh,
through.
I
Maybe
uh,
looking for some work at the Ethereal Mall.
Passing
Nothing
through.
much.
Looking for work? Alright. The other guy finishes his walk around the cart. And come back up and meets the other one. He's like, "Alright, you guys are good to go through. Have a good day. May the Raven
Have a
Queen bless
great-
you."
Have a great
Bye
day,
bye.
sir.
I want to guess, like a ritual, detect magic, just to make sure they didn't place anything on the cart.
Okay. So,
So,
10
Were
minutes
they?
later,
Did
as
they
you're...
look at all unvacant in their search? Like, did they look conscious or fully aware,
Oh,
or was
yeah,
there
they
something
look-
going on?
They look alive. They're not like, on autopilot or anything. And it wasn't... The reason the search was so quick and light is because your cart is mostly empty. Just kind of looked inside of it, looked at the sides. Everything looked good and met back up.
Can I ask the
Alright.
guards some questions?
Yeah? What's up?
So, what is it like in Mythgrave at the moment? Economically. That is the word. That's the word, right?
He scratches his head, he's like,
Nami
No.
attempting to have an adult
I'm,
conversation.
No.
I'm not sure what, economic... The trees?
Oh, I forget that
Yeah,
I'm not doing the detect magic.
the trees.
The
Mhm.
tre- I'm not a
Are they evil?
lumberjack.
Oh fuck.
Ma'am, are you
Ignore
okay?
her.
Let's
You need
we,
a-
go.
we were in the Nevermore Forest for a bit. We got jumped by a fucking rock. It wasn't fun.
What?
Are they
Don't
evil?
worry about
They
it.
don't give a
Keep
shit.
going,
Let's just
just
go.
keep
Well, they
going.
don't care.
Uh,
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Bye bye. I think the trees
Bye.
are evil, guys. I think we should be a little bit
You can-
careful.
He like turns to the
You
other
can
guard and is like,
scrap
what the
my-
fuck are they talking about? As you get out of hearing distance.
You
They
can
basically
scrub my
just said,
original
cool, why
idea.
don't you tell us your life story, bro?
Confusion is a very good tactic. Don't worry about it.
Wait, why are you trying to talk to them about the rock? They don't give a fuck. Oh, let's go. Let's just get in there.
So,
Jesus. Ugh.
you now step in to Mythgrave proper. The city gives you a similar initial feeling to Wolfrun. The high walls and buildings made of the dark brown and at some points almost black wood paints the town in a very depressing light. In Wolfrun, this feeling was negligible. The active and happy townsfolk that walked among and talked about their day seemed to cancel out that dreary color palette. But here in Mythgrave, the feeling never quite slips. You see townspeople walking and going about their business all the same, but something feels off. Something feels like it's missing. It takes you a while to recognize what it is. The town is quiet.
Oh my
Very
God.
quiet.
Guys, I think the trees
Is
are
there
holding them
anyone-
hostage.
This city
there
looks like it
anyone
was
out
made
there?
out of Felix.
Almost silent.
Okay, first of all, fuck you.
The only
Is there
real
anyone
sounds you
out there?
hear... Well, there are people walking about. But the
Felix grave.
only real sounds you hear are horses clopping along and every once in a while a wagon creaking as it rolls past. No one's really talking to each other. They're just kind of going about their day, quiet and contempt with whatever their current situation is.
I want to go talk to them.
What? Who? Just like the first person you see?
Yeah, the first person I see. I just want to say hi, very
Oh.
enthusiastically. Hello.
Kind
Taken
of startled.
hostage.
You look startled.
How's
Hi.
the weather
He looked
down
Looks
like
up.
there?
Down. I'm not very short. I mean, it doesn't look very good. I think it might rain later today. He's looking
Really?
up at the
Oh.
sky.
Do you not
Does
like
he-
rain?
Yeah, it's all right. I've got to get
Oh.
going. Bye.
Oh, well, where are
Does
you
he look-
going?
Hmm?
Where
Does
are you
he look-
going?
Just
Oh,
leave him
Felix.
alone.
Leave him alone. Does he look fully... Like, does he look like he's acting like a person would, or do they all look semi-robotic? Are they,
Interesting
like,
terminology,
all
but go ahead and roll an insight check.
on a timer? Does someone help you with this? I think this one's important.
I don't think I'm very insidey.
Just help with advantage
No,
would be
it's-
nice.
no, it's fine. Just do it. No one else
7.
thought the same thing. I mean, he looks fine. I mean, you know,
We
Nami
just
called
got
him out
into
and he
town.
said something. I
The
don't
more
think
you
so.
guys keep trying to make yourselves well known, the more we look like we have a target on our
Or
backs.
the
We're
Nami.
little-
record, that's just her.
Nami. As you're kind of straying away from the group looking for someone to say hi to, you see two people begin to make their way towards you. They're dressed in these long, almost matte black robes.
Do I
He's
see,
kinda making
does
their-
anyone see this?
Yeah, everyone sees this. They're making their way towards
Oh.
Nami, and then when they
Oh.
see the rest of the group, they kind of begin to make their way towards you guys as well.
Oh.
Oh,
On
hi.
guard.
I like your very gothic style. It's very depressing.
The
I
first
love
one
it.
speaks up. Hello, welcome to Mythgrave. And the second one behind them goes, Mythgrave.
Oh, this is like the
Oh,
Nook
there-
brothers.
This is
They're
fucking Boston
fucking-
family!
Are you kidding me?
These are the Nooks.
If you guys are new in town, I suggest you stop by the Raven Sanctuary. We're having a sermon later tonight if you'd like to listen in. Listen in. Are any of you
Thanks.
followers of the Raven Queen? Raven Queen.
No, I'm a follower of Avandra.
Oh, I see.
No,
See.
no, thank you for
Everyone
the
just spits
offer.
on her.
Thank you for the offer, but I think we're just passing through for the day.
I think
Oliver,
this-
are you
Yeah.
wearing the pendant that you purchased from Air?
Yeah.
The one in the back kind of taps the shoulder of the one that's saying the sentences first and kind of briefly points you out. And the first one is like, "Are you a follower of the Raven Queen? Queen?"
You know, I've heard a few things. She sounds great. I don't know too much though, but I'm a big fan.
That's wonderful, wonderful. If you'd like, you can stop by tomorrow night about an hour after sunset. We'll be holding an extra special sermon. Our head priest says he's had a vision from the Raven Queen, and would like to share it with us all.
Will there be food?
You're not invited.
Oh.
Where's this at?
The Raven Sanctuary.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
in the
yeah,
center
okay.
of town. May the
Yeah,
Raven
I'll-
Queen bless you. And they begin to make their way towards the front again, probably looking for more people coming into town.
This is so unfair.
I'm
was
getting a
tricky as
little
hell.
bit of
We should
Little bit of
leave as
tingles.
soon as possible.
Yeah,
think we should
we're
check it out.
I think
every
that
instinct in my
Oliver
body
should
is
check it
telling
out.
me that if we do this, we do it as a group in some way.
we can be
I'm
his
not
plus one.
alone.
I want to be Oliver's plus one, please.
I'm just saying, like, who knows? I mean, why not like fix a problem when it comes along? You know?
Yeah.
About this time, as you're
Lord.
walking through town, you kind of look up and you see there are some pretty dark clouds overhead. And that very familiar smell hits your nose of fresh rain starting to hit the ground. And the
Oh, hey,
dust
that troll
kicking
guy
up.
was right.
And you begin to feel this, light rain begin to roll in and then begins to speed up a little bit.
Hey, Freddy, know somewhere we could stay?
I do.
I don't know. I don't stay in the main area. I'm from out there, and he points back towards where.
Okay.
I have an area.
Hey, on a little huddle. I don't think Fred's really.
I don't think
No.
so either. I think we should just let them go, honestly.
I think we should use him as bait. You know how, like, in the books, when they have the person they don't like and then they're getting chased, they just kind of kick him over, like, bye-bye, they use him as bait.
What's everyone's
He can get
passive
away?
perception?
That's 16 because of those glasses.
He's taken like a couple steps away from you guys.
I
Not a
suggest
lot.
that you stay right where you are.
He like straightens up. I'm not going anywhere.
I would hope not.
Can we at least get out of the rain a little bit? Just a bit.
Sure. Do I remember what the name of the inn is here that I stay at usually?
Hold
Yes.
on, can we deal with this Fred situation first? Just can we get rid of him?
What do you want to do
I like
with Oliver?
him.
We turn his pockets inside out first, make sure he hasn't been stealing anything while we haven't had him.
He
on.
listens
Well,
to my he listens to my rock conversations.
I am 90%
I hate to
sure
break it
he's
to you,
known
Nami,
out.
but if we keep him, that's kind of considered kidnapping, and I really don't want to have to carry this guy along just
Is it-
because.
Is it kidnapping if he's a criminal?
Oliver,
Yeah.
where do you usually hide anything that you might have? Where do people from out there hide something that they might have stolen? I want to make sure we're not missing anything.
Well, literally everywhere. So unless you plan on like stripping him naked,
What?
Pocket shoes, socks, inside out now.
It's
What?
raining. I'm gonna be
That's
standing in
not
mud.
That's
Felix,
unfortunate.
Felix, calm down, Felix.
how about we just
He starts taking
I
his
think-
shoes
check of our
off.
belongings?
Yeah.
He's like
Just let him
tapping the heel of his shoe upside down. Nothing's like some rocks fall out of it, like
We're good
pebbles.
to go.
Wait,
Uh,
I'm just gonna pluck one hair off his head. It's like, just in case
Ow.
we need to check up on you.
what?
Well-
Huh?
If you try and do that shit again, we're gonna find you.
Roll an intimidation check.
I will help.
That is a 23.
And he just starts booking it out of town. Like he hasn't even put he left his shoes behind. He is just running back towards the gate of Mythgrave, back towards the entrance area with the kind of
Well,
I'll miss him.
lesser income area.
honestly, he wasn't gonna be very helpful knowledge-wise at this place.
Where
Yeah,
were
but he
you?
was
Especially if he's
helpful
never-
emotionally.
You have an
Let's-
emotional
Please find
support
a
force.
place to sleep.
Oh,
for the
you're
night.
right!
Yeah,
I
it's
have
about
one.
5,
Oh, yeah,
6 p.m.
so-
at this point. Took you most of the
Lead
day
the
of travel
way.
to get here.
Alright.
Felix,
Well,
you remember
yes.
the name of the establishment. The name of the Ethereal Maw outpost in this town is the Green Dragon Outpost.
Green Dragon.
Mhm.
When we get there, dodge action and I open the door.
Well, it's on the southern side of town. You guys entered through the northern entrance, and it's closer to the southern, more southeastern. And in order to make your way there, you end up passing the Raven Sanctuary. It's this massive standalone building in this pretty much dead center of town. And it is one of the most remarkable buildings you've seen outside of a major city. It's probably a good 5 stories tall. Although probably not with floors, probably just a massive vaulted ceiling. Beautiful stained glass of depictions of ravens and some forest and the Raven Queen herself, dead center of the massive stained glass at the top of the building. The walls and
That's-
structure itself
That's impressive.
Extravagant.
are made with massive pieces of this blackened wood from the Nevermore forest. You can only imagine the only way they get something tall enough to support this is going very deep into the forest to find the oldest of trees that have grown the tallest in order to use them. Very dangerous part of the forest. And it's a
Is there like a
beautiful building.
Is there like a raven statue or something?
Not statue, like, from the outside. There's, like,
Just like a little-
kind of like
like a-
on like gargoyles almost, like little ravens, like stone
That-
raven
yeah,
statues
that's-
way
okay,
up
that's-
high. Yeah, way up high. Not like dead center of town or anything.
Oh shit! I was gonna be like, is it reachable without like climbing this building?
It's about like a 2 stories up.
Anywhere
Fuck, never
that it
mind.
looks like I might be able to peer inside.
There's a front door.
From
that's
no, like
open.
from the outside within stained glass, like on a rooftop or something.
Like through the stained glass.
Yeah.
I mean, like a
Or would it be very noticeable if I was hanging out and trying to trying to peer into it?
if you're trying to get up on a building and look in from above, it would be kind of noticeable. But the front door is like like 2 doors, front door that they're both open, like wide open.
Mhm.
And the front of the building has like this overhang over it that's blocking the rain. And you see some people like heading into, some just trying to find shelter from the rain, and some of them are actually going inside. And you can see into the building if you'd like to
I'm-
peer in it.
Yeah.
I know this is a little bit preemptive,
Mhm.
but I'm starting to get a bit of a plan.
I have some ideas too.
You peer
I
inside.
think I
and-
should go. Oh,
Oh, so you said you wanted to peer inside, right?
Yeah.
You peer inside, and it is just as beautiful on the inside as the outside. You see the back of the church, and it too has these beautiful stained glasses that go all the way, almost from the floor to the ceiling. Just a menagerie of color and depictions of the Raven Queen and her teachings and life after death and death itself and all of these things. And you
What
see,
was the sermons that they said earlier?
they said that they were holding a sermon tonight, and then specifically to Oliver, they invited him to an extra special sermon tomorrow night at an hour after
Got it.
sunset.
well,
I might want to check out that extra special sermon.
that's part of my plan. I think you guys should like find like a. You said that there's like windows like up on a second story, right? Or like
Mhm. So the building itself is probably 4 to 5 stories tall. The first story is just structural, but then after that, the walls have, stained glass kind of spotted throughout it in a kind of triangle pattern almost, where in the center it's this very tall, stained glass window, and then next to it on each side is a slightly shorter one, and next to that on each side is a slightly shorter one.
So I have a plan-ish. You guys are probably not gonna like it though.
What is the
Everyone
plan?
loves a bad plan when it works.
I'm gonna go in solo, and you guys follow me on the outside and watch.
I feel like you should have at least some backup.
I was
We
just
are
me
the
that was
backup.
invited. Yeah, I'm kind of putting my life in your hands here. Not that I'm 100% expecting something dodgy, but I'm pretty sure something dodgy is gonna happen.
We should go to the sermon tonight, see what happens, and then to the one tomorrow, and we'll act as Oliver's backup.
What if they try to sacrifice Oliver?
That's not
That's
going to happen.
quite the jump in the
Do you
assumption.
think? Do you think I could also pass as could I also pass as a member of the Raven Queen's Church?
The amount of black you wear? Yeah.
Yeah, probably get in there as well. Honestly,
Roll, Oliver, roll an intelligence check real fast.
Oh, okay. You know, that's not bad. 17.
Can I disguise myself?
Yes, but before you continue, Oliver, you get the sense from the way that the people asked you when you first entered the town. The sense you get is they're probably pretty much inviting anyone that they suspect is like a legitimate follower of the Raven Queen. And that
Okay.
they're not necessarily taking tallies of you're invited, you're not.
Okay.
More of just Raven Queen followers only.
To the special sermon?
Members
So the special sermon. The
Got it.
sermon
Okay.
tonight was open to all of you.
All right, well then I convey that to them. That seems like it's just a members only thing. So as long as it looks like we follow, I think we're in.
Okay. What about Nami though? She clearly stated that she's not a follower of the Raven.
I can shapeshift.
Okay, that
You
should
can-
work.
That's only slightly true.
How?
What do you mean? Well, okay.
Well,
Well,
I guess it would
I
be
can
Nami to just-
disguise. Okay, well, I can disguise myself magically. Magically, that's very important. To look like a Raven Queen follower. I can make myself look like a female Felix. Wait, no, I don't think I can.
Render Bent
Wait,
Felix.
can I?
Is this a spell, or do you just know how to?
It's
Put
a
some goodness
spell. It's a spell.
You can make
I don't-
yourself look like any humanoid.
So I can look like female Felix.
If you can imagine what a female Felix looks like, yes.
I'm gonna disguise myself to
Hmm,
look like female Felix.
Right
maybe
now?
ask him for permission first.
Please don't.
Not right now.
Actually, wait. How long does that last?
It's
1 hour.
an hour.
That's not long enough for a sermon.
I will disappear in an hour. I'm just gonna be there. I will be there just to make sure that nothing happens to you guys.
There's stained glass windows on the outside. I'd rather not have your enchantment come undone or have something happens that makes it so that you can't leave.
Yeah, but I also
Mother,
don't want
doesn't
you
this
guys
guy
getting
sell?
hurt.
A little chaos never hurt everyone.
Oh
I
my
might
god.
disagree with that, but
Oh.
who knows?
Anya, as much as I usually am a big advocate of that, this is a central worshiping church to this entire city. I'm not entirely sure if we can afford the chaos that comes with kind of pissing that off.
Just want to remind
Okay,
you
so
all,
what are
you
you
are
suggesting
currently
that Nami
standing
does?
in the rain.
Oh, wait, fuck.
Let's
we're
get-
gonna-
let's
I
talk
thought we were
about this in
walking
the
and
end.
talking.
Nami
Yeah.
sticks out her
Let's
tongue to
talk
drink
about
the
this to the
rain.
end.
Okay. Just thought I'd remind you
Um,
because the conversation was going. I thought Mike forgot.
When we get there,
Mhm.
dodge action.
You arrive
door.
at the
Wait,
Green
hold on.
Dragon Outpost. It's the one that Felix knows of. Next to the Green Dragon Outpost, it's pretty much dead along the wall of the city. And on this particular section of the wall, there is another gate, another entrance or exit to the city. But this one is closed. And Felix, you know of this. It was specifically requested by the Ethereal Maw to allow them to easily access towards the Nevermore Forest, because the eastern side of the city is what leads to it.
Hmm.
And it's kind of secluded in this area. A lot of people kind of moved away from this gate thinking like, oh, that's like a weak spot and it's next to the forest. I don't like that. So a lot of the buildings nearby are actually pretty vacant. Storefronts just don't have any people inside of them or product to sell. Seems like homes are rather rare. And as you get close to the Ethereal Maw, that eerie silence of the city itself kind of fades away as you begin to hear people talking and partying and having fun, and you can almost hear like slamming drinks in the distance as you begin to
I hate this
approach
place.
the Ethereal Maw, the green dragon outpost.
Alright, everyone, welcome to the absolute bullshit that is this place. I open the door, dodge action.
Dagger of warning.
Mhm.
Do I get any sense that I need to like prepare?
Okay. Felix opens the door. He readies the dodge action. Oliver, you get a tingle through your dagger of warning. Felix, make a dexterity saving throw. You have advantage because you used the dodge action.
Oh wait, fuck. Wait, what
Just
does
Felix.
tsunami?
That's a
Just Felix.
25.
Okay. Felix, you open the door and you kind of look up briefly and you see a bucket that's just been very carefully placed on the edge of the door. And as you begin to open it, it begins to fall down towards you and you just jump backwards, almost hitting like Anya and Nami and Oliver behind you. And it just slams onto the ground. And you see these two people on the inside that are like looking. And like one of them goes, "Dang it," and the other one goes, "Ha ha ha! Idiot, I told you no one would fall for that. Give me your 3 silver."
I start slow clapping. You know, you should probably stop doing the same trick every single time someone comes in here.
The one that
Because
like
this has been here the last 5 times I've been through this.
the one that
It's
had to
getting old.
pay up his money is like, "Damn it! I thought I was being original."
One of you always thinks of this, you fey fucks.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Maybe instead you should try something in front of the door, not on top of it.
And then like in the
Yeah.
distance you see coming into view inside the tavern towards those two people sitting at the table, an elven woman kind of walks up behind them and just slaps the one that had to pay up the silver on the back of the head. What the fuck is wrong with you? I told you not to do that anymore. If you're gonna play your stupid fucking pranks, do it outside of rush hour.
To be fair, ma'am, you're asking the Fey people to not be
Yeah,
a
but
bunch of fucking morons.
I'm so sorry about them. Come on, come inside, out of the ring. Get inside. out of
Don't
the ring.
worry about it.
Could I get you guys like some rags or towels you want to dry off? Would you like some hot drink on the house on their tab?
Ooh, me!
I would love
want a hot
that.
drink!
The two sitting over at that one table are like, a hot drink, hot cocoa, tea,
Hot
Uh,
chocolate,
coffee,
hot chocolate,
hot
the
chocolate.
strongest beer you have, whatever the hell.
That's cold, but I can do that.
Hot beer.
Hot beer.
Hot beer, make it
I've never heard of
boiling
hot
hot.
beer.
I'll have a hot tea, please.
Hot tea,
Sure, I'll take a hot chocolate too.
hot chocolate.
Do I,
All
rem-
right.
do I remember her name or is she new?
Roll a history check. It's been a while since you've been here.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good. 16.
Her name is Sky.
So, Sky, anything
The person
interesting
turns around.
happen?
So you've been here before. Sorry, I don't remember you. Has it been a while since you've been here?
Probably his
few
bottle
years?
glasses.
Few years.
I don't remember someone with eyes that big.
Oh,
Oh my-
sorry. I take off the glasses.
Okay.
Fucking Clark Kented that woman.
Brett? No, Felix.
Felix.
Brian.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Still alive.
Somehow it looks like.
Yeah. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Ch-
The
You
fuck?
hunters. You know what I mean.
Did you lose a bet
Anyways.
because of this?
I know. You didn't
Inside
bet on
check.
Roll an insight check.
Natural one.
You don't fucking know. I'll be right back with those drinks for you. She runs off
Thanks.
to the back. You hear her like muffled yelling like in the back at like someone speed up, make something.
Everyone watch your coin purses, by the way.
Yeah. This place is quite full of people and is quite rowdy as well.
Question: can Nadine fit?
Oh my god, not this again.
Oh right.
I'd say
You want to bring? Oh boy,
I'd
this
say
guy's
he
got
can.
probably still got
This-
a bounty.
Can,
he's
can
probably
we
got, like,
not
half a foot
bring
of
the
room.
giant robot inside of the very suspicious?
No.
Sit in the
Why
I mean,
not?
no.
Let's bring him into the guild
To
that
be
put a
fair-
bounty on his head. Why
Hey,
not?
As
Hey,
you walk
Sky,
in and look
sorry.
around, she's already gone off to the back room. But as you walk in and look around, there are actually like a few people, like one dude off in a corner one way and one dude off in a corner another way, that have like smaller little robot helpers. But like 3 or 4 feet tall. Little dudes.
Pathetic.
So it's not uncommon, but it's also not, common to have a, what is he? 6 feet, 7 feet tall one?
He is 6. No, he's 7. Excuse me, 7.
7 feet tall. Yeah.
I think bringing in this is coming from Nami, by the way. Bringing in the giant robot guy, probably not good idea inside the I guess evil place.
What do you want me to do
Wait,
then?
hold up.
This isn't an evil place.
I work for these guys.
This is the
Okay, well maybe
yeah.
it might be an evil place then.
Fuck you! These guys do good.
Oh, do they murder too?
Shut up.
And bad, probably.
As you guys are kind of standing around in the doorway, trying to, reason if a dean should come inside or not, a man with like a server tray with a bunch of drinks on it and a pile of rags appears like from the back rooms and comes up to you guys, and he's like, "Hi, did you guys order the hot drinks in the rags?"
Yup.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Hungry today, huh? Hands out the rags. No, that one wasn't funny. Okay, and then he gives you the
Oh
drinks.
no, I'm just like really, this place is very dreary, so the humor kind of got me off guard.
Oh yeah, the rest of the town. Yeah, I kind of forget that it's
Yeah.
like that. It's I just kind of stay around this area, and it's quite the opposite. I wish it would be more dreary here.
Wait, what?
Anyways, and he kind of starts heading back.
Hey, question.
Uh-huh.
Is the bounty for the mechanized creature that's been kidnapping people still up?
No,
Or did that get taken down?
we got word coming in from I think it was
Wolf
Wolf Run of all places. Yeah, Wolf Run of all places.
Yeah,
Crazy.
okay.
They haven't sent in a finished bounty in a long time, but they told us to come take
Hey.
it down, which is kind of
It's on the up
Yeah,
and up.
nice.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
Huh.
there's some stuff going on
I have
every
never
so
heard of
often.
someone going through that place.
Question.
Mhm.
If there were to be
Mhm.
a giant mechanized robot to walk in here, would that be weird?
He's friendly and a companion, hypothetically.
He has a very
Hypothetically.
nice face structure.
Uh-huh.
You guys are very good at being discreet.
Like
mean-
chiseled.
I mean, it's if this guy kind of points out the 2 little robot helpers that are, scattered about the place, and he's like, I mean, it's not uncommon for people to have stuff like that.
I turn around and give Anya a goofy ass smile and 2 thumbs up.
giant, like
Giant, like
I already gave the thumbs up.
like taller than me.
Oh,
I-
God,
oh.
fucking-
Adine, come in here.
he has to duck down to get through the doorway, and this guy's like, whoa, I'm I think
Meet
that's
my greatest attention,
I'm gonna fuck off.
yeah, people that like
You know what? As she's doing the presentation, I'm gonna do like that little Will Smith presenting his wife kind of stance right next to him. Like
oh I know what you're talking about.
As
Yeah.
soon
Yeah.
as I see a dean come in, I'm off the table and I'm at the bounty board.
Okay, you see, like a lot of the people, probably like a good 70% of them are like turning and looking and like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. Like a 1-person like slow clap. The 2 people who have the little robots, they look like
you. She takes like a bow.
to the 2 people who have their little robots are just like, fuck.
robot envy.
Is there anything
And everyone kind of
interesting
goes
on
back
the
to what they're
board?
doing. Interesting on the
What?
board?
Like on the bounty board?
Mhm. Let's see. I mean, this bounty board is much more full than the one in Wolf Run. This one,
Ooh.
you almost can't even see the cork behind it of all the papers. But all of them are like small market things. Bounties in the silvers and low 10s of gold type
Hell,
deal.
finding a lost cat.
I mean, kind of. It's like collect wolf pelts, gather a certain kind of flower, kill a bear. There's quite a large amount of them are escorting merchants to other cities,
Oh,
or just people
escort
with extra
quests.
money. There's one to Scorchhaven, one to Wolf Run, one to Icegate of all places, Rumshire,
Jesus Christ.
Sunvane, Wilden, kind of just a variety of all the places. One of them is even going to Aesol, looking
It
for
might
a
not
long.
be a bad idea to do one of these escorting quests.
We might
because
as well get the one to Wildon.
Because then we could potentially develop relations with a merchant.
The
That
one
might be a good
in
connection to
Wilden
have.
is an escort leaving in 5 days.
Well, I mean, at least we know we're gonna be here for 2, at the least. So
Mhm.
we
One bounty
set up,
though
set up shop for a week.
does catch your eye. One that's kind of
Oh.
different.
Mm-hmm.
There's one on the board that the little sketch of it is just kind of a sketch of a well, and
Oh well.
yeah, like a water well, and the text below it says, a few days ago someone went to get water from a well, and it has like the street address, like the intersection of where the well is. It's like 2 or 3 blocks away. And when they pulled up the bucket to get water, it was just filled with blood.
Oh shit.
Well.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's investigation and any information available about it, 500 gold.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I have that idea as well.
I suggest we accept this quest, we get rooms for the night, and we go to the sermon.
Yeah. Hey, Sky,
Huh?
we'll take
Hi.
this one.
Which one is that? You bring it
The
over
well
here?
one.
Shit, is that still up?
Yeah. How long has it been up there?
I put it up there this morning.
We'll take it.
But I... 1 second. She kind of turns around. Devin! I told you to take down the well quest! I'm so sorry about that, guys. We actually got word in from the city. The city was the one that requested we put it up on the board, but they said they're going to be handling it internally, and they said they wanted to retract it. So, fortunately, I'm
Right.
gonna have to take that down. I mean, I can't stop you from looking if you want, but I can't pay you or anything like that. Unfortunately.
That's fine.
Sorry
There's
about
probably
that.
something in there anyways, and it's my job anyways.
that. Sorry, what was that?
We'll just be taking this flyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's down. We'll take it down.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You're
we'll
doing a
take it
better
down.
job than Devin. You see the one guy who gave you the rags and drinks earlier, like, is walking past her, and he oh, and he drops his tray.
Oh,
Oh,
can
poor
I
Devin.
go help Devin?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you help him
Help
pick up.
Devin.
He
Yeah.
just had like a couple of napkins on it, and they're just scattered across the floor now. Devin is... He's like he's a human male. He's about average height of a human, maybe a little bit shorter than it. Definitely shorter than you. He's got like short black hair, and he is just wearing way too many belts. Like,
Okay.
he's got, a belt to keep his pants up, but then he's got like belts like over his shoulder and on his arms that like look like what someone would think would make them look cool like an adventurer, but it's really not working.
This guy plays Final Fantasy.
Can I
Yeah, that
tell
kind of
them?
vibe.
Can I tell him that straight up?
Huh? What are
Oh,
you talking about?
Just leave him alone.
What do you tell him specifically?
So the belts,
Yeah. What
are they
about them?
functional?
Yes.
And they're not for aesthetic purposes, right?
No.
You're sure?
Yes. What? Am I doing something wrong?
Can I insight check to see if he's lying to me?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to ruin this man's day for no reason?
Everyone can look better, sweetie. Alright, insight. What? There we go. Oh, 9.
I mean, he's not doing a real good job of hiding it. You're pretty sure he's fibbing.
Honey, they aren't working.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
okay.
Can I
It's
go
so-
to
you're
Sky and
doing
ask for
great.
rooms for
Don't
the night?
worry.
He's like, okay, and he goes into the back with his, after gathering his napkins and serving tray. And yes, you approach Sky, Anya. She's kind of wiping down some glasses and stuff.
Hello.
Hi.
Could we get rooms for the night?
Of course, of course. Are you with Felix, was it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
For the week.
for the whole
For the
week.
week.
Oh,
Apparently.
yes, we're
Well-
staying for the week, yes.
All right. Well, let's see.
Maybe
Member
5
of the
days.
Ethereal Maw, so that's gonna be 4 silver pieces a night per room.
Do I need to do upfront payment or is it at the very end?
It's up to you. You can either pay all of it up front, or you could pay per day.
Uh,
But definitely
but that's
before
for the tab.
tonight.
I'll just
I-
pay for a week in advance for everyone.
Just do
Alright.
5. Just do 20
there's-
silver.
For
Okay, sure.
4
Alright,
rooms,
we'll do
2
for
rooms,
5
1
days.
room. How would you like to do that?
Y'all want separate rooms?
If
Can we do that? Do
possible.
they have enough?
We have
Ye-
we have a couple extra rooms, single beds that you can have, or we've got a couple with double beds, and we have 1 room left with 4 beds, if that's your style.
Fuck. Sleepover.
That's kind of.
No.
Wait, sleepover?
It's the economy room.
What do you guys want? Make your
I want a
decision.
sleepover. Sleepover. Sleepover.
So the double
Sure.
bed one or the 4-bed one?
Fuck it. 4. Why not?
Okay.
All
Save
right.
some money.
Sleepover.
All right then, just 4 silver then.
Okay. For 5 days?
Per night, so it'll be
Oh,
20.
20. Okay. Got it.
2 gold
okay.
total, or 20 silver.
I hand over. Can
I
I might
already
as well
paid.
pay?
I already paid.
No.
No, I paid. Shut it.
Ah, feisty. He takes the money and then gives you the single key to the room.
Should we... Who should hold the key?
I mean, I can hold
I
it.
want to hold it.
No.
No.
Okay, you
No.
can hold it,
No.
Anya.
Oh.
Right, now that we have a room, let's go to the...
I should probably save for that
What, the
that beer.
beer? It's just a beer. You're not that
It's just a
wimpy.
beer,
The
lad.
fuck?
'Twas a pint of beer. Wait, are we going? Are we headed?
Okay.
Wait. What time is it now?
It's
Well,
like
he said it was like
7.
6.
At this
Yeah,
point,
oh,
closer to 7, but yeah, 6, 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
let's-
it church time?
Yeah, it's church time.
Church time.
Oh, you guys are heading over to the
We have
church?
a personal mission.
I didn't take you guys as that kind of.
We're
More-
not. We have
more
an,
along-
Oh,
we have an,
Sneaking suspicion.
we
gotcha.
have a funny feeling. Put it that way.
I think everyone in this town has a weird, funny feeling.
Hunter's instinct. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hunter. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
Sure, man.
I am going to conceal a dagger on my person
Hey, Oliver, could I ask you a quick question?
Mhm.
Actually,
for when we get to the church.
the necklace that Air sold you, could I take a look at it if there's not too much trouble? Like while we're heading over there?
No. Just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Alright. I want to cast let's see. I want to cast detect magic on it.
I think we already didn't we do this already?
So
Did we?
actually,
On the card.
not. You did cast detect magic earlier as a ritual
Yeah.
while you were moving through town on the cart, and I never
Oh,
said
would
anything
that have
about that.
picked it up?
Well, first off, it's not magical,
Okay.
and second,
alright.
the
Simple
cart,
and
nothing was magical on the cart as well. Just the
Okay,
things that
that's not-
you know would expect to be magical. Your earring glows, Felix's glasses glow, Oliver's
Got
goggles
it.
glow. The sword on Felix's hip that he's never used glows.
My new
Those
dagger.
things. Yep, Oliver's
Alright.
dagger glows.
Oliver's
Never
dagger.
mind. Never mind. Just taking precaution.
I think, yeah, it was a simple wooden trinket. I think you guys said.
Mhm.
We did this.
It's
Don't
yeah.
want to find
It
out
looks like
it's
it's
mysteriously a mind controlling thing, so.
it's like a whittled symbol, but it's like very nicely. It's not like a amateur job. It's like it's been
Mind
finished.
control, Anya.
You
There's
would fall
nothing.
for it.
There's nothing that can breach this steel trap, and I'm pointing at my head. There's nothing breaching this baby.
I'm gonna knock him upside the head.
alerted to that.
Yeah,
On the
I
back.
mean, he knows it's coming.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, forgot about that dagger, that's fine.
Alright, let's head over there.
All right.
Oh, my
Oh.
usual mess of curl hair. I'm going to try and give it like a weird middle part, like I'm a good church going boy.
Okay. A nice
Okay.
little a little middle part.
Wow.
Looking fly.
Ready to go to church.
Kind of like
Take me
lick
to
your
church.
your hands
can
to
I
like part it.
insight check the DM?
Oh, well, me saying he's looking fly? Yeah, I'm lying.
Yeah.
That's an auto success. It does not
Nami
look good.
shoots Oliver a really like concerned look.
Hey, Oliver.
It's my church disguise.
What? He's having fun. Leave him alone.
Oh, come on. You guys take it too seriously. I'm just trying to goof.
I'm gonna... I said this earlier, I'm gonna hide that dagger on my person.
You know that one.
That's sleight of hand?
I mean, it'll come into play later if it does.
Alright.
Adin is with us, by the way.
Oh,
just
do we
Okay.
actually have
everyone-
to
Oh.
forfeit our weapons? Do we know?
I
You don't know if you do or don't.
I don't know. I'm being cautious.
Then I'll also conceal 2 daggers.
Okay.
While we're on
Oh,
the way, I'd
conceal
like to just check out the
carry.
well.
Okay, the well is the opposite direction of
It's
the.
only a few blocks away, right?
Actually, no, it's like perpendicular. So you have to go north to get to, the Raven Sanctuary. It's called. The well is west, a block or 2 away.
I might as well check
Wait.
it out earlier.
Are we actually rolling for concealing daggers?
You're not rolling anything yet.
Okay, cool.
You guys head
I'm-
towards
Just
the well.
don't go to the well. Let's just go to the sermon already. We don't know.
I
even
mean,
know
we
if
could
we're
do the
going.
well
We might as well check it out. There's
tomorrow.
nothing. Well, we got the sermon tomorrow. We might as well.
Well, that's
check
at
it
later
out.
night.
Fair. I just
Yeah,
don't want
I
it
mean,
to
I don't
be.
know. I don't want to.
If
I don't want
shit-
to let this go either.
I mean, if shit goes wrong in the well, then I don't want to get.
I mean,
I don't
we
want to
can
be beat up for the
always
sermon.
split up.
That is a horrible idea. We're going to.
Terrible idea. Never split the party.
What's wrong, man?
Because
Okay.
I don't want to get beat up by just the 2 of us. Whoever goes
Let's
to
just
whoever
go
goes
to the sermon, please.
Alright.
Please.
I'm obviously ready to go. I got my church hair on.
Yes, little church boy. Let's fucking go.
Little
Little
church
church
boy that I
boy.
am.
I'm
Golly
going.
gee on you. Let's go to church.
If anyone bothers to look while we're running or while we're heading to the church, I'm kind of glancing off in the general direction of where I'd assume the nobleman's mansion would be.
It's
Obstructed.
the noble. You would probably know. You've been here a few times. The noble mansion is on the southwestern kind of quadrant of Mythgrave. But you also know that when new nobles come to power, they most commonly take over the previous residence, or they might just decide to live elsewhere. You're not entirely sure. You glance off in the direction of the previous noble's residence. You're not sure if it's where the current noble resides or not. But yeah. So you make your way directly towards
yeah.
the Raven Sanctuary.
Golly gee, brother. What has your perception in a pickle?
Psychic
Nothing.
I'm
damage.
going to
You're gonna
fucking
take psychic damage.
smack
Contemplating shit.
some
Why are
sense
you
into
so
you.
mad? I'm already have so much sense. I am a little church boy.
Should put the glasses on him with his parted hair.
I'm keeping those. Those are on, by the way.
Okay.
if
Massive
I ever
pupils.
if I ever take them off for something, they go right back on afterwards.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm gonna hike my pants up to like my belly button.
All right, good disguise. Good disguise. You arrive at the entrance to the Raven Sanctuary, and there are quite a few people kind of gathered in the front, making their way into the church itself.
Anything suspicious around the alleyway while we start, or anything
Roll a perception.
out
check.
of the miss? 10.
No, not really.
Golly
You don't see
gee,
anything.
Felix, you're always at a 10 with your suspicion. Can't things just be
Shut up.
how they are?
No.
You make your way
There's
inside. And
something fucking funny going on here, and I don't want to get blindsided.
as you're
You know,
heading
you
in,
waste energy with all that anxiety. Sorry, go ahead.
no,
You
you're fine.
literally
This is
sound
fine.
like Ned Flanders. Oh my god.
The urge to just kill all of her races. I'm kidding.
Oh, another murder, eh?
I'm kidding. Okay, first of all, that's not murder.
It's
You're in
justice.
combat. You're in
I'm just going to
combat, you're
grab
justified.
both of their hands and just start pulling them to the fucking sermon already. Oh my god.
Golly Jesus, really excited for this church.
Yes, so am I. Let us go, little church boy.
Church! I haven't been to church in it's since I left home.
I wear my my
Mhm.
pendant proudly displayed.
Okay. As you make your way inside, two individuals in similar robes as the ones that stopped you on your way inside, not the same individuals, are kind of flanking the doorway, and they're kind of handing out like little, like brochures almost, like little pieces of paper to everyone that goes inside.
Salutations, fellow follower.
Good
Oh
evening.
my god, we're fucked.
And then they kind of like
We're
glances
still
at the
fucked.
other guy. Gives you a piece of paper if you take it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I take
it.
Okay. It looks like a standard, like, what's the right word? Like a kind of religious, kind of like overview
Propaganda.
of tonight's. Sure, if you
Pamphlet?
want to. Yeah, it's a pamphlet, but it's like kind of an
Unironically
overview of
using
what's.
Comic Sans.
Yeah, I mean it's handwritten, but
I don't-
it's kind
handwriting.
of got like the symbol of the Raven Queen on the front of it. You open it up, and it's got like some quotes and pieces of scripture. Says what tonight's sermon is going to be about. Kind of like life after death, accepting death, ambition in life, how we can serve the Raven Queen before we pass on. Kind of going through a list of like what's going to be talked about. Nothing crazy in it.
Golly gee, good reading.
I assume you all go in and take seats, following the rest
Yes.
of everyone just kind of blending in.
If possible,
Mhm.
I'm going to try and find one that doesn't have too many seats behind it.
I got
And
empty
or-
seat.
Trying to sit in the back
Shit
row.
where I wouldn't get jumped from someone behind me.
You can sit in the back
Shitting in
row
a
if you'd
church.
like.
Yeah, I would probably
Most
do that.
people are going in and just kind of filing in front to back, but some people take, random off seats in the back, in the middle, in the front, wherever there's open.
Ooh, are we all claiming random seats?
No, I was going to
I'll-
go with the whole group.
Yeah, split the party.
In
No.
church?
That sounded too enthusiastic.
Golly, I don't know. I really wanna hear this sermon. But sure.
If we're gonna split, I want to go sit with the tallest person I can find.
I'll just stick next to Oliver.
Okay. And Oliver, where are you sticking?
I guess I'll sit in the back row.
So, Nami, are you sticking with the group, or are you going to find the tallest person?
Oh, I don't wanna leave. I
Okay.
don't wanna. No, I'll stay, even though I want to go sit in the
You
front.
can sit with us.
Oh, okay, bye.
I'm joking.
Bye. I'm out. Goodbye.
Where do you sit then? Legitimately.
I want to sit in the front.
Front's pretty full, but like 2 or a third of the way from the front is where people are sitting in now.
Now we know who the first
Alright.
person getting fucked up is.
Okay. Nami sits down near the front.
I said that as Rin. It wasn't even Oliver that said that. I was just making a Mean Girls reference.
What then follows, after you sat, made yourselves ready for the sermon tonight that you've been invited to, is the most boring hour and a half of your lives. The person at the front speaks so slowly and in a monotone voice, and he just goes on, and he says, "Today we are gathered here to speak about the importance of serving the Raven Queen during your life, so that once you pass on from here, the mortal plane, you may be gifted a seat with her in her afterlife. So, it is important that you, and he just continues on in that same way, like for an
I would
hour
like to
and a
just put
half.
smile on and then escape into my mind palace and just autopilot this situation.
Yeah.
I imagine
am
that Nami is
Going
like very
to do
used
the
to this.
opposite, and I am going to try and keep as many of my mental faculties aware as possible.
Okay. At a
Nami's
few
probably
moments-
used to this kind of stuff, so she
Mhm.
pays attention.
Well,
She's like, oh, cool.
Nami, even the church services you have been to, much more exciting. They're not only are they shorter, they're faster, like speaking. You feel like you learn more, and in like your church services, you feel like there's a little bit more audience participation of like
Oh,
that
this
kind
is
of,
an
you know.
educational video.
This
They
is-
play in
yeah.
class. It's like 20 years old.
Pretty much.
Oh
That's
god,
pretty much.
yes.
He just speaks nonstop. You don't even know how he has the breath to keep going.
The respect shall drive her through. She's trying to be respectful.
There's a few moments, Oliver, when you're on autopilot, where like everyone else in the room stands, and you're like, oh, stand up. Everyone sits. You're like, oh, sit down. Nothing really
Are there ever
engaging
any
happens, though.
references? Are there ever any references to Banather?
No, surprisingly. At the-
Really?
Yeah, not really.
Hmm.
Just speaking about the Raven Queen, her teachings, and what you can do in your life to follow her. And an hour and a half later, you are all kind of sitting there just exhausted from being talked at.
Just like RP exhausted or an exhaustion point exhausted?
No, like
Oh,
RP
God.
exhausted. Not quite an exhaustion
yeah.
point.
That was
Oh.
not worth the hour and a half.
This is literally like, oh my god.
Golly gee, do I love church?
Very
Yep.
interesting. I don't understand.
The main takeaways, if you were listening to the sermon, the main takeaways
Do
and
what
points
you can
that
do
were
to serve the Raven Queen.
yes, but more specifically, have ambition in your life, have something that you wish to follow. Do not fear death. Mourn the loss of someone, but not for long, as you know that they are in a better place. And that's pretty much all he said, but over the course of an hour and a half.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go get shit-faced drunk. You guys have a good night.
You're just
No.
gonna go solo?
No, I'm kidding. I am gonna stick with the group, but I will probably down, I don't know, a beer or two more.
Passive
back at
perceptions of everyone? Just curious.
the
Well.
16.
I know it's changed for Felix, 16.
13.
13.
13, 13, 12, remember correctly?
13.
Okay, my
actually.
bad. My bad. Apologies.
Amateurs,
Good
all of
amateurs.
you.
16.
Boy, he's paying attention.
So, as you're all leaving, Felix, you notice, kind of in the back, or I guess front of the church, opposite from you, way the other end of the church where the priest was speaking. When everyone, like most people have left and people have stopped coming up to him, some people go up to him to ask him something and eventually they leave. After most of the people have left, he kind of goes off to the side and pulls like kind of this decorative piece of cloth that's hanging from the ceiling. He pulls it to the side and there's a door and he opens it and goes inside and closes it behind him.
Very interesting.
Is there a Raven little gargoyle statue thingy in here?
Yeah. And much closer to the ground, this one. Probably
does
like
he fiddle with
7
does
feet.
he fiddle with any mechanisms before he enters the door? Does it look trapped in any
Roll
way?
a perception check.
Ah, fuck. 8.
Yeah, it just looks like he kind of opens the door.
At least it wasn't a natural one.
I would like to put just a singular silver piece in the crow's beak, just because I know crows like shiny things. A little trinket for your thing.
Doing it
Okay?
stealthily?
I mean, sure.
Roll a stealth
Why
check.
not? Not bad. 24.
Oh yeah, nobody. You have to like jump to put it in the beak of this crow statue, but nobody even notices. You're off the ground and landed without a sound. And as you're leaving, you hear like way behind you, like once you've exited and you're out of the building, you hear someone inside go, "Oh, a sign from the Raven Queen."
Sure.
The night is yours.
Well, probably too late for adventuring. Shops open.
Well,
Doesn't look like it.
No.
No, it's like a little after sunset at this point.
I still want to check out, at least scout out that well since we can.
Sure.
Like
I
around now,
have a
it's
feeling.
the sun is mostly set, but there's still the orange in the sky from once it's past the horizon, and it's around now that like someone is going around with like this flaming torch to light the street lights, the candles in them, to give a low light to anyone walking around the town.
Hey, does anyone know light?
No.
Smell?
No, my
I got
magic is all
ouchie.
offense focused.
Ouchie knows light.
And okay, yeah. I mean,
What?
I was just thinking it's sending something down the well, but ouchie's.
Actually,
Ouchie
I
can go down the well.
For this.
I should have thought of this before in church because I forgot that I had this.
Mhm.
Can I cast Detect Evil and Good in it? Or Protection from Evil and Good?
Protection from evil and good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
do it. Protection from evil and good doesn't give you any kind of information.
no, but it does. I guess never mind. But it's good enough for later. I have advantages on saving throws against shit.
Okay. You didn't have to make any saving throws in church, so nothing really comes of it.
So
You do so.
nothing happens.
I mean, it's over. How long was the sermon, and how long does it last?
It's 10 minutes versus an hour and
An
a half.
hour and a
but it's
half.
Good to know.
Okay.
Cast it at the
All
beginning,
right.
all prepared, and then
It fades
10 minutes
away.
later, 20 minutes later, 40 minutes,
Told ya.
80
Told
minutes.
ya. Can't,
This is why I'm not religious.
can't be at 10 all the time. Anyways, well.
Yes.
Well, what?
Well.
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 Let's go check out the well.
All right.
Hope it goes well.
Fuck off.
Shut the fuck up. Let's go to the well.
You know what? If we ever have a fight in the church, you're dying first.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Another murder.
Jesus. Such a murderous, like, intent all the time.
So, you make your way to the well, which was, you're given the street intersection of where it is. About a block or two, maybe 3, judging by, like, kind of peek around the corner look from the Ethereal Mall. Kind of almost dead north from the, Raven Sanctuary. Or dead south, I mean. Dead south of it. It's dead north from the well. And as you arrive at this kind of opening, this clearing of the town where the well is in the center, there are 2 guards just kind of on either side of the well, leaning against it, just kind of chilling there.
They probably don't want anyone to check it out.
What if I put them to sleep?
Let's not try and enchant the guards of this city. Could be big issue if we fail.
Let's leave it for now. We'll figure it out later.
I
Aw.
could try and draw them away.
Let's leave it for later. We have bigger fish to fry for now.
Okay, you say so.
Just want to check detect portal on the well.
Oh my god.
Okay, Mr.
You laugh!
Boss
It will be
Man.
useful one day!
What's the radius?
1 mile.
I have to do some calculate. No.
Don't fucking give him hope. Do not.
No.
You don't detect
Let me
anything.
guess. No portal?
No portal.
No portal.
Think.
Dang, that's crazy. Who would have thought?
You know, you can't just
It will be
prepare
useful
for,
one
you
day.
can't just prepare for everything all the time, Felix.
It will be useful one day.
Life comes at you fast.
You'll see.
It doesn't come through a portal.
Life comes at you
Yeah.
fast, but it doesn't come through a portal.
Where's the next stop?
I'm gonna shake my hair loose and put it back in my pants too. Church boys, no more.
You're putting your hair back into your pants?
No.
That's what I heard
You
too.
just go back back to the
No,
tavern.
I said I shake my hair loose and I put my pants back to where they were.
Gotcha.
Oh, I heard I shake my hair loose and put it back into my pants, and I was like, oh, what?
That's what I heard that too, to be honest, but I wasn't gonna say anything. You make your way back to the Green Dragon Outpost.
Alright.
Felix,
Yeah.
how
Who
well
opens
can
the
you hold your
door?
liquor?
Who opens the door?
I will again dodge action.
Were you actually prepared for it this time, or are you just saying it because I asked?
I feel like I would have done it since I did it the other 2 times.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's your choice.
No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You open the door, and you see those same 2 people sitting at the table, kind of grinning and looking at you. Nothing happens.
Whatever sick fuckery you 2 are up to,
Do you
I
step
swear to
inside?
God, I'm checking everything first.
Roll a perception
I'm-
check.
I'm just going to walk in.
Okay, Anya, what's your AC?
It's a 14.
Okay.
But
13 for me.
Mhm.
but I do have shield. I have shield for my artificer thing.
Okay.
You know what?
You
No,
see
no. You know what?
out of the corner
I'm
of your
going
eye
to-
when you walk inside the
Wait,
ethereal
but
dragon.
doesn't my shield do something? No.
If you cast it, but hold on.
Okay.
As you take a step inside, you see out of the corner of your eye a person standing like directly like along the wall where the door is, kind of out of view from anyone looking in the doorway, with like an arrow in a bow pulled all the way back with a suction cup at the end of it. And they let loose the second you walk through the doorway, and it soars towards you, and you see it coming, you just kind of lean back slightly, and it sails past you and suction cups to the wall on the other side of the inn. And the 2 people at the table, like one of them slams his fist on the table, like the same one who was angry before, like, damn it. And the other guy is like, ha, you're terrible at making these bets. Give me your silver.
Do you 2 have a job that you do here, or is this just how you make your money? Are you
This-
just trading silver back and forth?
The one that won the bet does not make my money. He's really bad at this.
I think they're kind of
I can tell.
funny. I like them.
And then the guy who's off in the corner with the bow, he's like, sorry about that. I haven't practiced in a long time. Oh, sorry, ma'am. They wanted me to do. They said they'd pay me 2 silver, whether or not I hit or miss.
Hope that silver was worth it.
You
I'm
rookie.
sorry.
You do it like this, and I want to take the suction cup arrow and I want to fire it back
At who?
at the guy with that tried to shoot it.
Okay,
I
roll,
say, you,
roll the hit.
You dummy, you gotta do it like this. Natural 20.
He kind of like looks towards you and is like, huh? And like almost like it's in slow motion, suction cup heading towards him. He like sees it coming and he like looks where he goes to dodge right and then dodge left, and he ends up in the exact same position he was before, and it nails him directly in the forehead, between the eyes, and just sticks to his face. He goes, oh.
That's how you do it.
Good
He
one.
goes to
High
pull
five.
it off and he's like yanking at it and it's not coming off because it's like so suction cup to his head.
Oh, can I go help him?
Do you want you?
You go
asked
up and
how
help
well I-
him and-
how well I can hold my liquor?
After like 3
Yes,
pulls,
I
Nami, with
challenge
your help,
you
it comes
to a
off.
drinking contest.
Okay.
You're on.
Let's go.
One thing though beforehand.
Okay.
Hey Sky,
Yeah,
can you make some change?
I can make some change, yeah.
I need a mask for 2 platinum to be turned into 20 gold.
Okay. She exchanges it for you. And just so you know, in the future, if you're ever doing an exchange, you can just do that yourself because you don't really need
Alright.
that establishment. I'm not going to be like, oh, you only have a platinum.
I'm going over to those 2.
Uh-huh.
I will pay you both of you 1 gold for each for the night, for the time we're here to just fuck off.
They both kind of look at each other. Look back at you, and the one that like lost both times is like, can I stay here and just like not fuck with the door?
Yes, just don't. Yes, thank you.
Aw, party pooper Felix.
Felix is such a party pooper. That's some age.
Okay, drinking competition.
Let's go.
They both take their gold and they're like real happy with themselves.
Wait, did
Oh.
I see him do that?
Yeah. They did do it secretly.
Can we pay? Wait.
I know. I was gonna do the exact same thing.
Oliver. What if? Okay, so we both pay. So we split it. 1 gold each for each of the guys. So 2 gold total for each of us, and for each of them to specifically troll only Felix.
Sure. Why not?
Can we do this stealthily?
Hold on. Let me do it. Just hand me your gold. I'll give it to him.
All right.
do it.
I hand
Shit.
Felix the 2 gold.
Felix?
And then
I'm not Felix. Oliver. I hand
I'll
Oliver
take the
the
2 gold. No. What are you
Yeah,
talking
shoot.
about? I'll take the
Shut
2
up!
gold.
Shut up! You're not included in this conversation that's very secret.
Uh-huh. So,
Yeah.
All right.
Oliver?
Yeah, I head up to those 2 guys. I'm like, all right, listen, gents.
They're both like looking at the
I know.
gold in their hands. They're like, sucker. Huh?
How about I pay you guys double
Mm.
to specifically resume shenanigans, but only on Felix.
They both look at each other, and this time they're like smiling about it.
What's
like that
there?
at you.
Is he doing this stealthily, or do I hear this?
I assume so.
Oh, I'm doing stealthily.
All right, we'll roll stealth in a second.
Okay.
Use,
And then I
well, like-
hold up like the 4 gold to a piece. How's that sound?
Look at each other and look back at you. Got a deal. What
Alright.
By the way, what room is he staying in? Yeah, remember?
Oh shit. Well, it's the kind of the economy room where all 4 of us are sleeping,
gotcha.
but you think you can still manage to pull something off?
I mean, if you can. Someone like claps his fingers and like puts them up to his face, like thinking. If you could make sure he's the first one out of the room tomorrow morning, think you could do that?
Yeah, I think we.
Aye. Deal.
All right, and then I give them the gold.
Take the gold, and
Do
they
I hear this?
immediately start scheming. Roll a stealth check, Oliver. Roll a perception. Actually, this would just be passive, I'd say, Felix.
Yeah, so I'm not actively searching.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
fuck.
don't notice shit. So yeah.
All right, so you were raised as a whiskey maker, or was that your early life, right?
What does that mean exactly? What is the question?
I just want to know how hard I'm going to lose.
Oh, you're going to lose badly, but it's fun. It's fun to get drunk.
That is a fair point. Let's do this.
So, a bit of a
How are
drink
we
off,
doing
right?
this?
Sky kind of saunders up. What's the drink of choice?
You choose, Felix. I don't really care.
Maybe this one actually has legitimate Kotov.
Heads or tails?
Some Kotov,
Um,
some rich wine here.
We can't. Let's not pay for that. That's really expensive. No offense on you.
All right.
Um,
Well, would you like me to give some suggestions? I know this place pretty well.
Sure. What do you got?
Trying to go the cheap route. We've got some ale, 4 copper piece of drink. It's not bad. It gets the job done. Doesn't taste great, but it gets the job done. If you're a little bit looking for something a little bit more pricey, we've got some of the nicer stuff. We've got some bottles of wine. They're about 10 gold a bottle. We do have Kotov. It's like about 15 gold a bottle, or about 5 silver a shot. We also got this new stuff in called Magma Reed Rum. Very sweet. It's from the Aeradella Islands. 10 gold pieces a bottle, or 3 silver piece a shot. Or if you're just trying to get the job done, we've got a pitcher of wine. It's about 2 silver pieces.
I say
What
we
are
just
you-
go for the classic ale. Why
Hold
not?
on,
Yeah.
no. I want to know if that Magma Reed is actually better than the Kotov.
Oh,
You've
okay.
just insulted our honor, haven't you?
Well.
Yeah, duh.
Fuck off. We'll take. What was it? Is it the bottle you
Let's
said?
let's start. Let's start
do a
at
bottle,
least
or you could do a
enjoying
shot.
it, and then we can get shit-faced drunk off of the ale.
Sure. Okay.
Full bottle, just a
Okay.
shot. What's the sitch?
Do you guys plan on drinking too, Oliver, Nami? Do you want to try?
I don't drink.
You have apple cider?
You should. It's very fun.
We do have apple cider.
I'll
Apple
take a
cider
shot
for
of
you?
apple cider.
Shot of apple cider? Did I hear you right?
Listen, I'm trying to fit in.
Oh. Gotcha. I gotcha. All right. she like goes to the back, gets a little shot of apple cider. 1 alcohol for you. Winks.
Nice. Nice.
We'll have the ASL. Is that how you say it? The
ASL.
It's
ASL?
magma reed rum.
yeah.
Ooh, that sounds so cool.
I'll try a glass of it.
Why
Okay.
not?
1 for each of you.
Sure.
3 silver each.
Are we each paying our own tab?
Yes.
Alright.
Pours shots for each of you.
All right.
4
I
shots
see.
for each of us.
Cheers.
No, a shot.
A shot, and it's 3
It's
silver.
like a pretty big shot. It's probably not a standard shot size. It's probably like 2. Yeah, so it's 2
All right.
silver.
Yeah. Can't wait to take the shot, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Woo!
Getting shit-faced drunk.
She puts a water in front of Nami as well.
Oh, thank you. Nami kind of stares at it like, what if it is alcohol? What if it's tainted? She just kind of glares at it.
Okay, so you all take your shots.
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
Yup.
Oliver, it's so sweet. It tastes like apples. It's crazy.
Mm, that's really good. Alcohol.
Felix and Anya, you guys, your drink also tastes very sweet. It's interesting. It's almost like candied, and you get that like a tingle in the back of the throat, like the numbness, burnish, almost of like a strong alcohol, but it's also incredibly sweet to the point of you almost don't even notice it. Like if you weren't aware of the fact that this was alcohol, you might not even notice that it is while drinking it.
Oh, this is not what I'm used to.
Kotov is better.
Wait, is it though?
Is it better than Kotov?
I mean, that's up to the individual. It's not
Okay,
the same.
Kotov is better.
It's definitely in a very different category.
Okay. It's a bit too. It's like I'm drinking candy.
Yeah, that's what most people say.
This is not what I'm used to.
Yeah, I like it. It's
All right, let's do rounds of
Actually,
ale.
hold on. If it's like tastes like candy, I want to be like, ooh, maybe I will try some.
one for
Oh
you.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'll
As-
try.
She starts to pour another shot for you, Oliver. As she's doing it, Anya and Felix, you kind of like, after a moment of this being in your system, you kind of go, whoa, and you feel it like hit. Like, this is strong stuff.
Oh wow.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Let's go. Let's try it.
Okay.
Alright, that's not what I'm used to at all.
That's
Pours a shot for you, Oliver.
fine.
3 silver pieces, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Round 2.
I give her 3 silver,
Mhm.
and I immediately try it.
Yeah, tastes like candy. A little bit of a burn at the end. It tastes like candy. It's like sweet, super sweet. Delicious.
Mm.
And then you feel it.
This is not. Yep. Okay.
Ale for the
If a
rest
con
of it?
save needs to be made, I will do this. At
Not
disadvantage.
quite yet. No con save yet.
Okay.
But it's like at the point where con saves are going to be necessary for anything else you drink.
Okay.
Round of ale.
Round 2.
All right. She places
I'll take
rounds of
another
ale in front of
candy.
you guys.
Oh boy.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'll take
He said
another
he wants-
candy.
Oh, all right. She pours
Oliver,
another
you
Oh.
sure?
another one of that for
Yeah,
you.
it tastes like candy. I've never had that before.
Okay, all right.
Oh, usually they all taste gross.
I'm now inclined to stay sober just so I remember this.
I'm getting drunk.
Alright, fair enough, so am I.
Okay.
Round 2.
Another.
Round 2.
Ale this time, right?
Ale.
Ale. She puts the
Is
ale in
this
front of you.
just copper?
Yeah, this is just 4 copper per ale. We can count it up and pay
Alright.
it at the end if you'd like. I know you're good for it.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're just gonna make con saves till one of you fail.
Oh, this is gonna be
Oh
fun.
boy!
First round. Both of you go
Let's
ahead and roll a
go.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
15.
Oliver, if you're drinking the second candy shot, you do as well.
Oh, I do.
Okay. Disadvantage for you.
Oh, hey, look at that. Natural one.
Yeah, you Oliver, you take a sip of this second shot. You know, chug it back. You're enjoying this one a little bit more. You're kind of taking sips of it, even though that's not what you're supposed to do with the shots. Because it tastes good. You're like halfway through a shot when you're like, oh, well, this is... Hit the ground.
I didn't even
Lightweight.
finish the thought. This is...
Fucking lightweight.
I literally have never drank before.
And then like after like a second of being on the ground, you're like, oh, you kind of sit back up, but you are like,
Fucking
you're
lightweight.
gone. The other three Constitution saving throws.
I got a 15. Oh, you have a modifier. Oh shit.
What'd you get, Felix?
15.
Okay, you both down your ales. Anya, you finish yours a little quicker. Felix, you're kind of feeling this like in your stomach. Not even like as like a like alcohol thing. You're just kind of feeling like this is not agreeing with your stomach.
Okay, there it is.
And it's
There's
not going
round
great.
3.
Another one.
That's what I'm used to.
I am
It's
ready
It's another
for
one. Go ahead and roll
champion.
a another Constitution saving throw.
Let's go.
17.
That's an 18.
Okay. Both of you take a little longer to finish your drinks this time. Actually, Felix, you're kind of catching up a bit, but Anya still beats you to the end of this round of ale, and you're both still sitting up at this point. You're both... Anya maybe a little bit
Okay.
better than you, but you're both kind of rocking a little bit.
Okay.
swaying.
So,
Another one.
How-
Let's go.
wait, before that, how'd you get Adine to not be so fucking loud?
I don't know. I'm just
Before-
doing whatever I want.
Constitution saving
Okay.
throws.
Fair enough. Another one. 15 again?
15.
Literally just doing raven calls on the ground.
Yeah.
That is. Where's my modifier? That is a 17.
17 Anya.
Damn.
And what was it for you, Felix?
15.
15. So, you both going away at round 3. Felix, you're like halfway through this one, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna finish. And as you're like, at that halfway point, you kind of like glance past your, what is it called, tankard, at Anya, and she slams it down and finish, and she's done with the that drink, because she's just looking at you, and you're like, oh boy, and you place it down, and it's like still got a quarter of it left.
Oh, that was.
You
not
don't think
good
you can
enough.
finish this.
Another one.
You
Let's
win.
keep it going. Oh, wait.
You
that's
win.
You think maybe if
Yes!
you could down this, but it probably will be your last of the night.
I'll finish it for him.
Okay.
I'll take his blood. I just take
Anya.
it from him.
Just pour it in my mouth.
Uh,
I can't
Okay.
move.
I'll
I'm
humor it.
pouring
Pour it in
it
my
in his mouth.
Nami,
Yeah?
being the only sober one here, you notice not the same two people, but people dressed somewhat similarly to those two people that were kind of like putting buckets up on the door frame and firing
Oh.
arrows. They're kind of like almost like vultures circling a corpse. There's like one or two of them kind of circling your 3 friends. And like one of them kind of comes up to Oliver, who's on the ground at one point, and is like, checks his pocket.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
He runs off. Didn't find anything in
that
Oliver's
again.
pocket.
Hey! Look, buddy. Look, buddy. You touch
do
my
I
friends?
notice her? Do I notice this?
This is
You're
while you're like
fucking
halfway through your
drunk.
drink.
No, do I notice her messing
No,
getting
you
the
don't
fuck
notice.
Off? Alright, that's fair.
Look, buddy.
That's
He may be dead as drunk, but I'm not. I'm 100% sober.
The guy just
And you know
leaves.
what 100% sober? Come back here! I'm not done talking to you. Can I use?
He
Can I use?
runs.
Can I use hold person?
Oh, what's the are you casting hold person?
Yes.
Okay, what's the saving throw?
13.
Oh, okay.
Go.
You cast
Okay.
hold person, and he's like in a stride towards the doorway, and he freezes for a moment, and he's like, he, like you see him like tensing his muscles even more than hold person is making him tense to try and break through it, and like you take one step towards him and continue to shout, and he like breaks through it and just like quickly, he's like speed run, like fast walks till he gets to the door and then bolts.
Again, if I ever see you again, I'll beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, he's gone.
No, she's really funny.
I'm retiring for the night.
Was
Nami,
I
make a
alive
perception
to
check.
at least know that the situation was happening?
Everyone?
You probably noticed, like, once Nami started shouting.
Heh. Jokes on those fools. I keep some of my coin purses tucked completely between my cheeks.
Did you say make a perception check?
Nami, make a perception check. $14? Okay.
14.
Good to know. Good to know.
Are we gonna get kidnapped?
No. You don't think.
No?
I'm
You
I'm-
promise?
gonna retire for the night. I don't want to be hungover when
You
we
see,
gotta
he's not
deal
promising,
with this
he's
Promise, but not
tomorrow.
pinky promise.
I'm going to try and drag myself up the stairs.
Mhm.
That is so
Alright.
awkward.
Nah, it's...
Come on. I
Yeah,
got
it's
you.
up the stairs, actually. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Thinking
I
about it.
got you. I'll help him up.
It doesn't look pretty.
Can I help these two? Can I pick them up?
You have fun on you. I wanna.
What's another one?
Do you order
Can I
another one?
pick-
Yeah.
Alright, one more
pay
Constitution
my
saving throw for
tab.
you.
Let's go.
I believe it was
Can I-
12 copper for your tab, Felix. Yes, Nami?
Yeah. Well, 12 copper
Mhm.
and 3 silver.
For the first
Okay,
drink, yes.
this one's
Can I-
pretty bad.
Can I pick up Felix and Oliver?
Mm-hmm.
Your strength is like 13. You can't pick
I mean,
us
you don't
both up.
pick them up, but you can help them up the stairs.
Can I pick one of them up?
You can pick one of them up, yes.
Okay. Can I pick up Oliver?
Not difficult. Who had the key for the room, by the way?
It's me.
Anya.
Yeah, you guys get to the top and you're trying to open the door and it's locked.
Hey, fuck it. I'm gonna.
What was your
try and
con save, Anya?
That was a 13.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
finish
try-
this one and you slam it down, you go, another one! And then you pass out.
No!
Like, kind of like
Why-
arms crossed on the table, face down, just start snoring.
I'm gonna try
If
and
there's
improvise
literally-
lockpicks.
Let me do it, you stupid.
You're drunk as shit.
So
Fuck.
are you.
So,
I am
Oh my
more
God.
sober than you are. I try lockpicking the door.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Both of you, shut up. Shut up.
do you have lockpicking tools?
I don't.
Okay,
Just sticking his finger
that's
in
a basic, that's double disadvantage. Just roll a dexterity check
Yep.
with disadvantage.
Roll dex with this.
Yeah, just
got
dexterity
it.
check.
You should have triple disadvantage because
Hey,
he's already
That's
drunk.
not, the
This-
ceiling is higher.
6.
Yeah, no.
Can I lockpick?
God
the-
fucking
You don't have
door.
lockpicking tools.
Move. I'm gonna,
Yeah,
I'm
neither
gonna
does
try
he,
it.
and he's also
No, hold on.
drunk.
All of them
I'm
are
gonna
awesome.
try it.
I kick it as hard as I can, and I start hopping away on, like, holding the
That's
fucking
not-
It
door.
hurt your foot. It's not.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay, roll a disadvantage,
Hey,
Oliver.
yeah, that's a fucking.
I'm
Oh,
going-
fuck yeah,
do
dude.
things
It's still a
physically.
25.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, I got a 16.
All right,
Oh,
yeah.
boy,
So
that's
My
high.
18 was my higher roll.
Felix like kicks the door and then like starts jumping and grabbing his foot because he did not kick it very hard, and you just kind of push him aside while he's hopping on one leg.
Oh.
Get your tools in there, fiddle with him for a bit. You kind of like sideways a bit, and you pick yourself back up. You're like, oh fuck, bro. Pick it open, barely. Like you can feel the tumblers, and you're like, I got that one. I think I got that one. Did I get the first one? And then it just opened.
And I
Flick
say,
it sideways in.
I just look back at her with the smoke smile, piece of cake, and then I fall forward
Into the room.
Alright, both of you
I
are going
To
to
am-
bed.
open the door and
Going-
look into the room. There are 4 beds, 4 like single person beds, one against like each wall.
Yeah, let's. Might as well.
No,
Someone
I
wanna
want
check
that
how-
bed.
Go. Okay. I just want to check how he's
Um,
doing later.
Can I help both of them to their beds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only,
Do you do
I'm
anything
gonna
about
tuck
Anya?
them in. No, I'll get her after I tuck
Okay.
these two in. I'm gonna tuck them
I'd
in
say-
like a mother and like
Yeah.
give them a good night kiss on the forehead.
Okay.
Like,
I'd
alright.
say about like halfway through a long rest, my drunk ass is gonna think it's a great idea to just go hang out outside the inn for a bit.
I'm just.
We'll get to that in a minute.
After the forehead kiss, I'll just be like, I miss my mom.
I'm sure you do. All right, now go to sleep.
Okay.
After Nami tucks them both in, she walks out to go retrieve Anya and take her to the room.
Followed immediately by Felix.
Dean. Don't forget him.
Adina's
He can
like
sleep
following.
outside.
No, Adina's like following Anya. Like he's standing next to her as she's like semi-passed out on the table, and then the second you like get her up and start going upstairs, he just like stays like a step behind you guys.
Adine, go sleep outside.
No, I want the Dean to come with
He
us.
can't come inside the room.
No.
No, I know,
He's
Anya.
from what you
Smack her
know.
slightly sober.
Nami, from what you understand of how a dean works, he's only gonna follow Anya's rules right now.
Dean, come
Anya,
with
tell
us.
Adine to go sleep outside.
Oh, but I want him to come with us.
I know.
And just
I
take a key out of her
know.
pocket and leave her.
I think
But if you don't tell him to go
Adine,
sleep
like-
outside, you have to go and sleep outside with Adine.
a dean like when he
Neither
hears
you coming in.
when he hears Anya say wants him to sleep like in the room, he turns like sideways to sneak past you up the stairs, and then he goes to the open door room where Oliver and Felix are sleeping, and he just sits down in the dead center.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I'm not sleeping with the robot in the room.
He just sits dead center of the room.
That's so creepy. He does he even blink?
Actually, he could be a sentry the whole night. But
Can he be a
I'm
sentry
dead, I'm
outside
dead.
the room?
Yes, okay.
I don't want him inside the room.
Okay, alright. Dean, stay outside of the room.
He gets up and goes out. He just sits like against the wall next to the door.
Oh shit.
Nami carries Anya
Mhm.
into the room, closes the door behind him, make sure that everybody is in their beds.
Yep.
Felix is missing.
Felix!
You,
Dang it!
you turn
I
and look
go
at the doorway, and Adine is like holding Felix like by the back of his coat as he's like trying to walk away.
Oh my god.
I got shit to do. Jesus
Dean, hold on to
fucking
Felix for a
Christ.
little bit while I go tuck Anya in for bed.
Imagine, I swear to God, if Felix wakes up the next morning just being held up by his collar.
Uh,
But he is gonna draw a smiley face out of Dean.
I go and like tuck Anya into bed, tuck
Mhm.
him in, give him a good night kiss on the forehead before I go out, and I am going to forcefully grab Felix.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna
By the
take
way-
him back.
Just to clarify, this is like the shittiest stickman smiley face anyone's ever
Hell
seen.
yeah.
Oh,
Two
my
dots,
God.
curve.
Fucking kill
Two
me.
dots, a curve, and like a really shit teeth.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh.
go tuck Felix into
It's a
bed,
far
Uh-huh.
cry from his usual
and
usual shit.
I'm gonna use sleep.
No, but he takes damage. He takes damage.
No, I
no,
don't.
no,
doesn't.
sleep doesn't do damage. You're fine.
I'll just have to roll
roll-
higher than what his damn.
Roll
his
your,
health is.
roll your. It's what 4.
It's
what
48.
4d8.
It's 5. It's 5.
5d8. Yeah, go ahead and roll
5d8.
it.
It's impossible for you.
What?
If I remember, no, it is possible. You need to roll very high.
Just roll
How
it.
much
Just
health
roll it.
do you have?
Well, it doesn't matter. Just roll it.
34.
34?
Just roll it.
Yeah.
Nami.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Ah, so close. Okay.
I'm
can I
kind of
knock him
tempted.
out?
Well, I'm kind of tempted to say, due to his
'Cause he's
state
drunk.
of being right
He's
now, I
drunk.
feel like he'd be a little susceptible.
I feel like I'm like
He
really
goes
close too.
Wait, he's an elf. He can't be put to sleep
Yeah.
magically.
Wait, really?
But he is drunk.
Yeah, he's drunk.
He falls
He-
asleep.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
asleep. Stay asleep. Okay. Is there like a form of tape I can use?
You have rope
How long
Ew.
does the sleep last?
until woken up, or until woken up on your own, like 8 hours later,
God damn it. Alright.
or maybe an hour. I forget actually.
I'm.
Let me go check.
I'll check. You continue your thing.
Okay, so I need like like the tape that like teachers put on doors when they take kids on like vacation to make sure that
Yeah.
they don't leave the room.
Okay.
Is there any way I can do that?
Yeah, you fix like a piece of paper in the door frame in a way that if the door opens, the paper falls.
All right, and then I go to sleep.
It is 1 minute of duration.
It is 1 minute, but you stay asleep.
Stay asleep. Stop it.
I have stuff I want to do.
Well, you're drunk. You should have gotten drunk if you wanted to stop. You're drunk.
You know
Stay
what?
Oh.
unconscious.
I'm gonna say I gently cry in my sleep.
Oliver is reminded of his mom. He misses her.
With that, you all receive the benefits of a long rest. Those of you that partook in a little bit of drinking, you're gonna be hungover the next morning. Bit of a splitting
Okay.
headache.
Ugh.
You kind of wake up around the same time.
Was Felix blackout drunk? Or would he have had at least some...
No, he knows what happened last night. You all know what happened last night. No one got that bad.
Getting up?
Mhm.
Noticeably, first thing, Rapier's out, scanning the room.
Jesus
You
fucking
are
Christ.
all banned from drinking again. That was awful.
Look
I
around the
hated
perception
it.
check, Felix.
23.
Okay. Room looks good. And you're pretty sure of it.
Why are you like this?
Roll out with disadvantage, actually, because of hungoverness.
10.
Room looks decent.
With
don't
all
know, though.
due respect, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, this way I'll get drunk. Please never do that again.
Do what? Do what?
The fucking magic sleep bullshit.
You were trying to go out into who knows where.
I had to take
Drunk.
a piss. Am I not allowed to do that?
Is there not a bathroom in this room?
There's an outhouse outside. No, it's just a room. There's an outhouse
Wait,
just
did
outside
you
the
piss
place.
the bed?
Oh.
I don't
know.
think.
Did he?
No, he did not piss the bed. For
No.
for prosperity's sake,
Excuse
just
me,
don't.
Excuse me, I'm going to go do that.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Felix is the first one out of the room this morning.
Leaving with a middle finger.
You open the door, and you kind of turn to walk out. Dexterity saving throw.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
16. I rolled an 18 and a 12.
Damn. Okay. You walk outside of the room, and you kind of like go to turn the corner, and there is like a length of rope that's been pulled tight and tied to like either end of the hallway just outside the door. So when you turn, you almost trip on it. You get your foot like kind of caught on it, and you recognize it, and you step over it. You're like, what the fuck? And then you look up, and standing like in the stairwell, like around the corner, turning it, is one of the guys that you paid to not fuck around, and he splashes you in the face with water. And he goes, oh, fuck, he didn't trip, and he starts running.
I love the backup plan. He just throws water in his face and leaves.
You get the sense he wanted
I'll
to
get
dump
them
it on him while he was
later.
on the ground, but he was standing.
I'll deal with this later. I'm gonna go take a piss.
The rest of you don't ever drink again. Those
I like drinking.
You can drink, just don't get drunk.
It
But
tasted
it's
like candy.
fun to be drunk.
Well, you can have something that tastes like candy by having actual candy, Oliver. I had to drag all of you guys up back into this room.
A team
Thank you.
kind of turns the
Right.
corner. He like looks inside. He looks around.
Good boy,
Waves.
Adine. Good job.
He's looking like at Anya. Waves.
Good boy, Dean. I'm going to give him a hug.
His little happy whistle.
Oh my.
He's my
I
best
don't-
friend. So is Oliver.
Next
Sorry,
time you guys
guys.
get drunk, I'm leaving you guys out.
I hate this. This is awful.
Well, hangover?
Oh,
Yeah.
me. Yeah,
Feel
well,
Yeah.
terrible.
I'm gonna get back.
Mhm.
Welcome to the club.
Can I try
God.
and make him feel better, like a medicine check or something?
You can't cure a hangover.
Yeah, hangover's not really
Don't
cured.
You
post.
can
You
well,
know-
like
roll a
just
medicine
make
check
like,
anyways. Just roll a
alleviate
medicine
the
check.
pain.
Roll a medicine check.
Do I know how long this
Natural
will
one.
actually last for?
You don't know. You're
It
like,
gives me a pat on the back.
yeah, you're like,
Can I rub a rock
how-
against them?
Sure.
Ah!
No.
Like a sharp
Is it
crystal.
working?
Like,
Is it working?
No! Ow! Stop!
All right, sorry.
Ow!
Do I know how long this will last for?
probably like,
Is there another bucket
Couple
out
hours.
there?
Yeah.
Is there another water
Go
bucket out
ahead.
there? There is.
Go ahead.
no, not really. No.
I just. Oh. Fuck.
Yeah.
Where do they keep their buckets?
You own buckets yourself.
Oh!
Yeah.
Where do I get water?
Like 4
Wait,
of them,
where
I
did we
think.
put our horses?
Probably
Oh
like
shit.
I would assume a stable. I would assume a stable nearby.
I'm so not used to having
There is a
horses.
stable nearby. We'll say that you left them there.
Is there water that I could fill this bucket with?
Probably
I
downstairs.
think I have a water skin. Yeah, I have a water skin.
I need something to dunk my head in. I can't dunk my head in your water skin.
Oh, can I cast water?
No,
Oh,
don't waste your
no.
energy.
I mean, it
That's-
does-
You don't need to do that.
It does fill a container, so you could just use it to fill the bucket, but it is a spell.
Okay.
That's no. You don't need to do that. I can find water. Maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm casting it.
Okay.
Oh.
Your bucket that you're holding immediately is like way heavier because it's filled with water.
I just dunk my head in and just
Mhm.
blow bubbles like.
I hope he doesn't drown.
Pulls his head out, he's fine.
Yeah.
And here, standing about in your little economy 4-person bedroom in the Green Dragon Outpost in Mythgrave, is where we're gonna call the session.
I
Hi.
gotta go to church again.
You want to sit through another
Church
hour and a
rat.
half? Let's go.
Hey, but this is the super
Yeah.
secret one. It might be something interesting.
Yeah.
That's true. Or it might just be the same thing again. That'd be real funny, wouldn't it?
That what's up?
If
So
it's the
bad.
same
What if-
thing, I'm gonna be so sad.
You know, it would be real funny if over the course of the next week before next session, I go ahead and write out an entire actual sermon.
No,
no,
shut.
fuck you.
That'd be
Don't
real
you
funny.
dare.
Anyways, thank you everybody for watching.
GG.
GG, good game.
GG.
Thanks everyone for watching. And
Follow GG and Cindy on Twitter.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.